Up, everybody. Wouldn't you know, I get off a stream and still forget to turn off my notifications. Just give me a brief moment here. Just to get it out of the way now. Be sure and subscribe for the giveaway. Titus figure. 250 subscribers, everybody. Also, if you didn't see it earlier, I'll show it again at the end of this video. The stormblood giant sticker. And I mean giant. It's pretty dang big. That's up for the giveaway. Came with the collector's edition, but I figured I could at least share something with you all. So there's that. Had a pretty nice playthrough on Final Fantasy IV. Definitely spooky. Also, if you win that in the giveaway, I will leave it in the plastic and I will put it in a press board. That way when it comes to you, it will still be nice and nifty. Neat looking. Had to get in a rush with a little bit of things off the stream there for a second. That's why I'm kind of lagging here, so just bear with me, everybody. I'm gonna check this post from Brian. Oh, no doubt that is creepy, Brian. No doubt that's pretty dang creepy. I don't want to look at it anymore. Definitely more creepy than the Steam version on Final Fantasy IV. Wow. I'm gonna have that image in my head just lingering around. Last night on here we got some pretty nice things done. Hopefully gonna be able to just dive back in here. Gee. Hello again. Hello again. Hopefully I can make some good progress tonight. I was not planning on being on so late. Like, the time isn't the factor, but more so the... I guess time would be the factor. No less. I'll try to get as much as I can get accomplished done tonight. Oh no. Hate to see that. Brian! What is up? Saw that creepy picture. You were right. Definitely creepy. I don't even have my edgy out. I caught this slow felon man with his pants down. That's not gonna help. Okay. That went a little better than expected. Before I make any more mistakes, let's go ahead and get the edgy out. How far away is this next walk? Decent. Decent. Tase me! Red Mage will return in the morning, my friend. I try to keep the Red Mage during the day, and I'll have the Summoner here by night. Don't worry, I haven't given up on him. I'm just keeping everything more organized. I had a nice little playthrough with him earlier today. Didn't really get as much accomplished as I'd wanted. I'd done the unboxing of my collector's edition and was only left with about 30 minutes left, so only did a little Palace of the Dead earlier today. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these things. I know I do not have to. I want to work off this The daily rust, you know. Good job. E3. Dang. 70 working on gearing up. Yeah, I've noticed you've been online the last few days. Getting that grind on. Congrats on being level 70, no doubt. That's awesome. Due to my schedule, it slows me down quite a bit. God, draw your weapon full. Foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are come seeking heretics. Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of the raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have had them cornered to this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished like icy wraiths. What's going down? Who's this? You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself, come to sneer at our folly? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. 'Twould be best were we to return to Whitebrim Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Drillmont. What is this place here? Well, suppose it's up there. What? Hop. Hop. Where is this hidden entrance? Oh well, I'll complete the quest. I'll return here some other time. I'm thinking it's probably up the top of the cliff there. So yeah, I'll return here some other time. Fusion! What is up? How's it going? Glad you could make it. Definitely glad. Really like the direction the story's going in here. Just the right amount of mystery, the right amount of action. Where is... oh yes, I remember now. Here we are. Got my summoner. Wow. Yeah, definitely very nice. No doubt. That is awesome. Congratulations, Fusions. Congratulations. No doubt. That is amazing. I wish I could get caught up. Tonberry, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knots spared in no detail in their report. The men you found near Snowcloak were some of my finest, that they should be bested so handily. I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk on the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. 'Twould be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may be the very lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Archifont of your discoveries. Or Archifont. I'm not quite sure about that H there. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. Is that so? As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Where does this lead me? Back to Dragonhead? Yep. Bron, congrats on 63. You're a lot farther than I am, friend. But hey, maybe in I'm not gonna actually overshoot this, I'm gonna think realistically, but maybe in 1 month I will be caught up completely on here. I hate to say that it'll take that long, but realistically on how long everything else has taken, it's probably gonna be a month. Especially with me streaming the Red Mage by day, who also hasn't been caught up. Still level 58.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
Get a weird Game of Thrones feel out of this.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
Not much. More than I had to say.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak?
I suppose so.
Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma.
T. Definitely gonna take my time working through this. Awesome. That taunt sounds pretty awesome. So far, I'm thinking I like the new changes so far as well, Brian. I was a little bummed out at first with my summoner here. Had all my spells taken away. Still have weird dark little thoughts on that. But although the things that they've left you with are really effective, I actually think I like it better too. The mount speeds is so far my most favorite thing.
As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
They definitely speak more fluid than I do with this with the dialogue on here, but I do love the fact that when you have one of the NPCs here that go through one of their dialogue shifts and actually speak through the story, I love the fact that they actually go slow as well. You don't really see many of them speaking very fast, so that's kind of promising. Pretty cool. Back to a Revenant's Toll. I'm loving all this the voice audio that we're getting now towards the game. The further I get, the more I receive, and it's so amazing. So amazing. Love the voice audio acting in this. It's so weird how that happens. Green Gatorade. Blends in with chroma screen. Chroma key, my bad. I'm gonna attempt this. Misatosu. Or Misatsu. Sorry if I've said that wrong. I'm doing my best here. Had to hang it up last year. I'm thinking about coming back. Is Monk in a weird spot now, or is it too early to tell? I was on Midgar. Any monks? Honestly, maybe the chat here can help you out more with this monk business of which you ask. Me, on the other hand, I do not know a whole lot about the monk. I'm actually on my first playthrough here myself. This is my original character. I do have another character who's made way more, I don't want to say progress, because I literally jumped the thing just to see if I could dive into new content. But don't have a whole lot of knowledge on the monk there. But I would suspect, honestly, I wouldn't say it would be in a weird place, but I would definitely suspect there's been loads of changes made. We have all had changes so far from what I've seen through this Stormblood launch. But, for the most part, they have been for the better. Oh, there you go. Yeah, no doubt. I was actually thinking the chat there would be able to help you out. This is one really awesome crowd here. They are always giving me cool deets all along the way. Some cool things to look out for. Tonberry, 'tis good to see you return. To the toll, how fared your in your frozen waste of Corthus? House of Fortemps said the second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Hotchiefant for his continued generosity. Yet, even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract ever greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed of power. All of us, Alphinode's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. I so agree. Why not? I'll get the silver pieces. Tricked you. I know I have another mission right there, but I also have some mysterious mail I have to check. Look what we have here. Whoa! I got it on the Red Mage and the Summoner. Totally weird. Totally cool, not gonna complain, but the Red Mage and the Summoner, that is pretty awesome. Not really gonna help this guy out too much. Let's continue here. Oh, I believe you. Is it cool if I just call you Mesa? But, definitely a very cool game. I've loved everything I've seen so far in here. Just really cool all around, especially if you're a Final Fantasy diehard fan like I am. All the little nostalgic moments they throw at you is so amazing. Oh! That's awesome, Braun. Thank you for that hint there. Well, more of a fact. Very cool. I'll have to remember that. Then it will slow my curiosity down for the future. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Let's... Intelligence gets raised. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Didn't mean to close out of that. Slaftborn has news on the progress in the inaugural ceremony. While you were away, Kaortha's preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all about completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if you can... Frantic receptionist, would you? Could you do that with a hand? I screwed that up. Yes, we will lend her a hand. No doubt. Warrior is like a fine wine. That is awesome. There you go, tease me. Get it out there. That's the best way to get some new people met. Oh, she's freaking out. I gotta see it again. Oh, I can't exit out now. These parchments need to be sorted. Those documents. Why are they even here? Ah, I'm so sorely tempted to file them in my waste paper basket. Ah, Tonberry, you startled me. You wish to lend me a hand. Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphino if you wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Signs will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. I'm really digging the Red Mage so far, if that comes to any law on your decision there. But I will say, be surprised with both of those characters. They're definitely different. Red Mage is really fun though. I really want to try out Samurai. It's very tempting to make my next class. It's actually, it's going to be way down the line. But my next choice on classes so far, leading, I'm not gonna lie, is probably Dragoon. I really want a physical damage dealing class, so number one is Dragoon. I also want to try Samurai. And I have heard countless good things about the Dark Knight, and I've been tempted to try it out as well. So, really trying to toss through those three right now to see what I would like to play next. Aether is a good data center, but I gotta say, my primal home, I love Ultros here. And I've had nothing but good playthroughs here on Primal as well. So I like Aether and Primal quite a bit. Little Alamigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll. That this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. Here's your uniform, bub. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. We're not kidding, these dudes really are scattered out all over the place. Tonberry Disciple? Gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles, what were inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. Indeed, well here's a uniform. 'Tis an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Like her enthusiasm. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ilberd, and I would have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I'll look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Hey, Joker, you okay? Freaking me out. Good. Just good. Sorry, everybody. The uniforms are shrewd decision. There is no easier method in creating a common bond among the... No, not allowed up here. Chill. Chill. You can be up here, but not that thing. No. Don't give me that look. Crazy. A shrewd decision. There is no easier method than creating a common bond between what is essentially a band of strangers. This Scarlet Guard makes me proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hardy defender of Limsa Lamensa. Yet in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm, and thought this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Here's your new uniform, bud. Oh, now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will most certainly not lack color. Like it when I see those. Oh! Those who believe this company will see no riches and short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself, 'tis an investment in the future. Thus, I did sign my name to the cause. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Somebody sees a business opportunity. Where are the others? thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Ah, our new uniforms. I am reminded of my induction into the Woodwheelers. What are they looking at? I can see clearly now. Can you? Where is the last two? Where are the last two? Ah, there's one. Ah, and here's the other. Riol. Hello there, lad. Looking for me, was he? I suggested giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. What good would it be then? Oh, proper uniforms and all this thing'll cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a new adjustment. Isildur has at last retired from the adventurer's loft. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I am excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, the uniform, thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Done and done, Tataru. You shall freak out less. Very cool. Very unexpected. That 70 Tuttle, the Blood Dragon. That sounds awesome, Tase me. Good idea to have ranged and a melee. That's kind of like the red mage in a way. And it's got your ranged and melee. Hopefully we get some voice audio coming up. Yes, Tonberry. Ah, Tataru mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps here of elite warriors. Did I mention I had thought of a name for the company? 'Tis my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near, Tonberry. Once the last of the recruits has gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Audio. Audio.
Comrades,
Yes.
your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. from this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves.
Crystal
Let
Braves.
us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
I like it.
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
This is actually inspirational. More audio, don't stop there. Come on, keep it going.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Leveilleur. I'll probably never remember that. Leveilleur. Leveilleur. I'm gonna stick with Alpha now.
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
It's the only way to stand. Ready. Minfilia. Continue.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension.
New Prommel?
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Wow.
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
Oh, that is not good.
Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
So, this Louisoix character here, answer me this. I've seen quite a few cinematic trailers, a lot of cinematic videos, a lot of cinematic breakdowns. I've seen all of the Rise and Fall, even the latest episode. Is this character here the old man that kind of just saves everybody at the end of that trailer? I was not a 1.0 player, and I will not have that chance either. That's why I'm asking you guys. Your knowledge is usually definitely better than mine, but don't know how I'm going to feel about this hat. Yes, that old man. Thank you, T. Oh, this looks amazing. Even this little ray. That ray. No audio this time. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that this shipment is spared the fate of the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. Who is this fellow? With the awesome beard. And the righteous army. They've got some Final Fantasy IV stuff going on here. That's what the game just did to me. You know, there has never been a moment when I have sat and I have just had to really think, do I really want to look like this? It's so much better. So much better. Oh, I love it. The top hat. Oh. Can you move your character around here? You can. Oh, I totally dig it. I was afraid I wouldn't, but I love it. I love it so much. It is awesome. Okay, enough of that. Oh, Minfilia, what's next? Minfilia would have you assist Alphinaud in his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. Introduce me to in-game glamour. Oh, that's tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. It's usually not something I dive into too much, but character customization is something that you don't get as often as I think you should in any game. And they really let you get at it in this. And I love me some character customization. Do may look into some of that glamour. Very cool stuff. Give us more audio? Nope. Try as I might, I cannot shake the creeping sense of a dark foreboding. But it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The problems have been relatively quiet of late. Oh, and State of Sun, glad to see you can make it in here. Sorry I didn't give you a proper hello there. All the gil you've got, all that will be burned in either housing or glamour. I do have a lot of gil. Definitely have a lot of gil. The Primal's have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular, the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is other matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send someone of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault and singularly loathsome, loath to accept help. Save, of course, when there's no I there. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. It shall be done, Lady Menphilia, or antecedent. $379 gil, 1,000 gil. I'm ready to just. I wish that some of that stuff had a better damage rating though. I would not mind rocking some what I think would be cool gear, but still be battle ready. What is it, Tonberry? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would have lent a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand of our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer them. All petitions, but I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Elbard. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Tonberry. Why wouldn't I be second-in-command?
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
Whoa. Whew. That scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting voice audio, and it just... hell! Ooh. Oh. Alphino sent me.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us?
Indeed.
These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
secret.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
The Ivy? Tell me more.
He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself.
Sorry. Choco.
It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
That's what I want to hear. He looks determined.
Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste.
Post-haste?
Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Correct, I love gaming. PS4. To Ul'dah. What kind of loot am I getting out of this? Nothing of use. How are the controls? I would say yes and no. That sounds confusing and a little weird, I know. The reason I say it like that is because I don't want to say yes, because it definitely takes some time to get used to. But once you've taken the time to get used to the controls and any chain commands you might have here, like it took me forever to be able to shift through something as simple as the hot keys here, the hot bar. But that's just me. Once you have all the basic controls down for the PS4, it's actually not too bad at all. That's how you shift through your spells here along with your keypads and everything. It's not too bad, as long as you keep organized and stay patient. There's been a few times in battle where I mess up pretty hardcore though. That's just me. Audio?
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Such a good knot. Such a good knot. So much good audio. If you want, I don't mind.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Are these dudes relatives?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Maybe not.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Ilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
It answered my question.
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
That is awesome.
But you, Ilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil.
That's everywhere.
But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland.
Sounds amazing. Even if he did have to deliver some tiresome news.
Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up.
Seems
Well,
their rivalry
it would
has
seem
not
your
ended.
services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
No problem. And I love gaming. I'll do this once. I've already done this once before for a few people on here. Don't take this to offense, but not really trying to build too many PlayStation 4 friends here. Definitely would really appreciate some of that social media usage there if you jumped on one of those through the links found on the page. But Iron Ira 44 is my online ID for the PlayStation Network. Right there it is. IRON IRA 4 and 4. Only a few people have got that privilege. Very few. What am I doing? But I don't mind. Go ahead and add me up. Don't worry. I'll definitely accept. Because I believe in all fairness. Eager to continue his investigation into the Garlean known as the Ivy. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, son. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily. But one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to the Commander Alphino. Livenier. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Not anymore. I wish the same music played inside of the Rising Stones. Alphino. Audio? No. Not this time. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon, something has happened. Trouble? You'll recall that the Fourth was tasked with the reconsidering the rendezvous used by the Avi's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans not want to treat their foreman with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those brave who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, San. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet this time of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ulbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, a line and of the Fourth laws and wait in the tangle near the entrance to the Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation. Gonna ride the new mount there. Also, this will probably be the last quest tonight, everybody. It's getting pretty late. I will see it to the end, though. No doubt. Ew. Got a strong hate for the Knicks. Really like the music on this mount, though. Nice touch with the flute. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Rish and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Rish, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive the attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in infancy, but the bond that bonds us is as strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate the castrum sentry. Please help us and find Resh before it's too late. Oh, it's way down in there. I'll probably adjust this sometime later here. But for now. No! Oh, there went Choco. It was not a smart idea to name my chocobo on the game Choco and having a dog named Choco. Do not make this mistake in the future. I feel so bad because she gets so excited. Too late, guys. Should have attacked me when I was beside you. Hello, Choco. That's it. Not quite there yet on this. But we're somewhere. Where have you hidden the companion? Where is Rish? I did that completely out of sync. Try that again. not seeing this character anywhere. Maybe here. Nope. Ah, there we go. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect that the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion with within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak once again, once we are safely outside the walls. It shall be done. A diversion you want. A diversion you shall receive. Oh, I can just defeat random Imperial troops. That's cool. Oh, no, now I see the spots. Actual destinations here. Spawn, you fiends! Very nice. 1 of 3. No. That's what I wanted you to do. That's a bit too late. Come, Choco and Defreet. More matters to attend to. Or maybe we'll just kill these guys. 2 Magitech armor. That one got me. You fellow are a fool. Efreet, you asshole. Last one. Is it gonna be 3 Magitech armor this time? Didn't even see one. Is that it? No. Stop casting bow! No, no. Overkill. I was gonna shadow flare. Definite overkill. May as well. That was close. Screw you guys. Efreet, Choco, let's go. This is just frivolous. They'll kill it. We'll watch the battle. We have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission success to Commander Alphano. I'm just gonna skip that word. I'll just say Alphano. I shall go ahead to the Rising Stones, and I shall follow. Might as well keep it there. Definitely looks really cool for a chocobo. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned, though I doubt not your prowess. Entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a bit risky venture. But, and I must confess having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Tonberry. Allow me to thank you also, San. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep the wits about them. It may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Tonberry, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I am afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Coerthas. I have been granted an audience with the Asgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Those good canned pieces. Very nice. Make sure 18, yes, 24. And everybody, this is my stopping point for the day. I'm extremely tired and kinda hungry. I have not ate since I've been home from work, so gonna get down with that. I love gaming. Thank you for coming in. And also thank you for viewing, watching, and commenting. Always really cool. T, so glad you could make it in tonight. State of Sun. Glad you made it as well. Mesa, glad to have you around. Tase me Infusion. Always a pleasure. Brian, loved that picture on the Facebook, my friend. That was creepy. G, thank you as well. Love the regulars. And thank you all for keeping that chat alive tonight. Always love seeing that chat stay alive. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Many of you seen it. Many of you may be tired of seeing it. But no less. The Titus figure giveaway will be at 250 subscribers. And this is a Titus figure, complete with additional faces, additional swords, a blitzball, and a chocobo. A very own chocobo of your own. And for the new random giveaway, which I have half a mind on which I will do so. You saw it at the beginning. You'll see it at the end. The giant Stormblood sticker is also up for grabs on the giveaway. Just subscribe. And soon enough, we will have our random giveaway. I'll give you all a closer look at that. Very nice work here. Very nice work. And again, it is giant. Bigger than my head. So, be sure to subscribe, everybody. That hasn't. We will keep these giveaways going all the time, as much as possible. So, everybody, it is time for me to get out of here. It was amazing having you all around, though, no doubt. And hopefully you can catch me tomorrow before I go to work. I will be leveling up the Red Mage. Cannot continue that job quest. Job story. What ifs? cannot continue it until I hit 60, and I'm only about a little bit over a quarter of the way through 58, so hopefully tomorrow I can actually hit the dungeon finder up. Earlier today I actually just had a chance to enter the Palace of the Dead and put myself literally where I already was. Floors 41 through 50, my nightmare. But hopefully you can catch me there, and if not, hopefully you can catch me tomorrow night playing Final Fantasy IV, continuing that story, and also the summoner here will continue his story tomorrow night as well, here on Final Fantasy XIV. But, like always everybody, it has been amazing, it has been great, and thank you all again for commenting and viewing, but it is time for me to turn the page and rest my eyes and get a little bit of a bite to eat beforehand. But it's Tom Berry Disciple, everybody. And I am out of here. Take it easy, everyone. Have a tremendous night. And if you have work, I hope it goes swift and it's amazing. Good night, everybody.